Guess what really drives ancient Egyptian beauty standards? In ancient Egypt, many people believed that looking clean and neat was one of the most important aspects of beauty. To achieve this, priests often plucked all their body hair, even their eyebrows. They thought body hair was unhygienic and could bring shame. This practice wasn't just about appearance, it also held religious significance. Priests needed to be pure and ready to serve the gods, which meant removing anything that could be seen as unclean. Not only did this make them look polished, but it also reflected their commitment to their faith. This cultural emphasis on cleanliness influenced everyone, from nobles to everyday workers. So next time you think about beauty standards, remember that even thousands of years ago, people went to great lengths to meet their ideals. Have you ever wondered why Joey got canceled? The sitcom Joey, a spin-off of the iconic show Friends, struggled to find its footing after the first season. Despite the beloved character Joey Tribbiani, played by Matt LeBlanc, having a dedicated fan base, the series faced criticism for its writing and lack of chemistry among the cast. Unfortunately, NBC decided to cancel the show halfway through its second season, leaving viewers hanging without answers. Remarkably, the final 8 episodes were never aired in the United States, leaving fans wondering what could have been. The decision was surprising, especially considering the original Friends show became a cultural phenomenon. Joey, aiming to capture that same magic, ultimately couldn't resonate as well, highlighting the challenges of spin-offs in the competitive world of television. The story of Joey's cancellation reminds us that not every idea can thrive, even when it's linked to a TV classic. Prepare to be amazed by the Wright brothers' journey. Despite their groundbreaking achievement of the first motorized flight in 1903, Orville and Wilbur Wright faced ridicule rather than applause. Many people found it hard to believe that human flight was possible, viewing the brothers' work as a fanciful dream. Their initial flight took place at Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, and although they managed to stay airborne for a mere 12 seconds, it marked the beginning of aviation history. However, it wasn't until 1908, 5 years later, during a demonstration in France, that public opinion began to shift. Enthusiastic crowds marveled at the Wrights' flying machine, changing the perception of their invention. This transformation from mockery to recognition highlights the persistent spirit of innovation. The brothers' story reminds us that great achievements often face skepticism before they earn their rightful place in history. Prepare to be amazed by bear hibernation. Did you know that bears are exceptional survivalists, especially when they hibernate? While they sleep for several months, these magnificent creatures take a break from eating and drinking. Instead of urinating, their bodies cleverly metabolize waste into protein, which helps them survive without food or water. This amazing adaptation means that when they wake up in spring, they don't feel hungry or thirsty. Imagine sleeping all winter and not needing a snack. Bears can lose up to a third of their body weight during this time, yet they emerge healthy and ready to eat again. This unique ability allows them to thrive in harsh environments where food resources are scarce. So next time you think about bears in winter, remember their incredible hibernation process that keeps them alive and well through the cold months. How does nature come up with such amazing tricks? Believe it or not, Kumbh Mela is astonishingly massive. This incredible festival is the world's largest religious gathering, where every 12 years millions flock to India to immerse themselves in spirituality and community by the Ganges River. The Kumbh Mela is much more than a visual feast. It symbolizes the belief that bathing in these sacred waters erases sins and leads to spiritual liberation. Imagine the cities of Allahabad, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik bursting with life as they prepare for the arrival of up to 120 million visitors within a few weeks. The air crackles with excitement as attendees chant, sing, and perform rituals, weaving together a breathtaking tapestry of faith and festivity. Interestingly, this awe-inspiring event is so extensive that it can even be viewed from space. Its origins can be traced back to an ancient Hindu legend about a cosmic struggle between gods and demons over a pot of ambrosia. The Kumbh Mela highlights India's rich spiritual heritage while illustrating the unifying power of faith, as people from diverse backgrounds come together in a shared pursuit of purification and enlightenment. Did you know about the incredible Shar skin? This unique breed stands out not only for its adorable appearance, but also for a fascinating biological trait. The Shar dog is known for its thick, wrinkled skin, which actually contains high levels of hyaluronic acid. This special substance naturally helps retain moisture, making their skin both resilient and flexible. Hyaluronic acid plays a crucial role in the body, often found in connective tissues and aiding in hydration. For the Shar this means their skin can stay supple while allowing them to move freely. The breed's distinctive wrinkles are not just for looks. They provide a unique barrier against dust and dirt, protecting the dog's sensitive skin underneath. While many dogs face issues with skin dryness and irritations, the Shar unique composition keeps their skin in great condition. So the next time you see one of these wrinkly cuties, remember that those adorable folds are packed with science and play a vital role in their health. Prepare to be amazed by the National Spelling Bee. This annual competition in the United States has transformed into a spectacular event, captivating millions of viewers each year. Since its humble beginnings in 1925, the Spelling Bee has grown from a small gathering to a national sensation, showcasing the remarkable spelling talents of young students from across the country. Contestants aged 8 to 14 work tirelessly, memorizing intricate words and their origins, often impressing audiences with their skills. The excitement builds as they face off in a series of intense rounds, battling not just for glory, but also for scholarships and trophies. Parents and fans cheer enthusiastically from the audience, while viewers at home tune in, eagerly waiting to see who will claim the title of champion. Why has this event captured the hearts of many, and what makes these kids so incredible? Did you know Mars gets stormier close to the Sun? This surprising fact reveals how the red planet's weather changes with its position in the solar system. When Mars orbits closer to the Sun, increased solar energy heats its thin atmosphere, leading to more intense storms. These storms can whip up dust and create massive dust clouds that sometimes cover the entire planet. Imagine a whirlwind of Martian dust swirling around, changing the landscape for days or even weeks. Scientists study these storms to understand Martian weather patterns, giving us insights into past climate and even the potential for future exploration. Understanding Mars' stormy nature may also help us predict how these weather events could impact rover missions or future human habitats. So next time you gaze at Mars in the night sky, remember that it can be quite a wild place when the sun shines down just right. Why exactly does honey preserve Alexander the Great? After his remarkable life, Alexander the Great met an untimely end in 323 BCE, leaving a legacy that still fascinates us today. One peculiar detail surrounding his death is that he was embalmed in a coffin filled with honey. This practice not only honored his extraordinary status, but also served a practical purpose. Honey, known for its antibacterial properties, helps prevent decay. In ancient times, people were aware of honey's ability to preserve food and bodies. Using this golden substance in Alexander's embalming process ensured that his body would remain intact for longer. It was believed that this care and preservation reflected the reverence people had for him as a leader and warrior. Today, as historians study ancient practices, the treatment of Alexander's body sparks curiosity about the customs and beliefs of that era. What do you think about this sweet approach to preserving greatness? This might surprise you. Bill Gates bought a Da Vinci manuscript. In 1994, the tech mogul made headlines by purchasing the Codex Leicester, an ancient manuscript created by the legendary artist and inventor Leonardo da Vinci. This 72-page notebook is packed with Da Vinci's musings on science, nature, and the flow of water, showcasing his extraordinary intellect and creativity. Gates paid a staggering $30.8 million for the Codex, making it one of the most expensive books ever sold. The manuscript contains drawings and writings that detail various observations, such as the importance of treating water properly and the moon's role in tides. Gates later showcased the Codex Leicester during exhibitions, allowing people to appreciate Da Vinci's genius firsthand. The purchase wasn't just a financial investment, it was a commitment to preserving and sharing knowledge from the past. What inspired Gates to acquire such a treasure? And how does it connect to our understanding of science today? This extraordinary blend of art and science continues to captivate imaginations around the world. Ever thought about why the moon landing divides opinions? A recent survey conducted in the United States found that 53% of people viewed the moon landing as a significant achievement, while nearly 47% questioned its importance. This divide highlights just how differently we can see major historical events. On one side, supporters emphasize the incredible technological advancements and the inspiration it brought to generations. They argue that landing on the moon showed what humanity could achieve when we unite around a common goal. On the flip side, skeptics believe resources could have been better spent addressing urgent issues here on Earth, such as poverty or education. This debate isn't just about the moon. It reflects broader conversations about priorities in science, exploration, and society. What do you think? Was the moon landing a giant leap for humanity or a distraction from pressing needs? Did you know that chrysanthemum tea once promised immortality? In ancient Chinese medicine, this vibrant herbal tea was revered not just for its beautiful blossoms, but also for its incredible supposed powers. People believed that drinking chrysanthemum tea could lead to eternal life, making it a staple in various healing traditions. Although its promises of immortality may sound fanciful today, chrysanthemum tea does contain beneficial antioxidants. These antioxidants can help protect the body from oxidative stress and lower inflammation. While it's not a miracle cure, many still enjoy chrysanthemum tea for its soothing properties and pleasant floral flavor. Today, enthusiasts savor it not just for its historical significance, but also for its refreshing taste. So the next time you sip this lovely tea, remember its intriguing past and the culture that once believed it could conquer death. Enjoying a cup is a delightful way to connect with ancient traditions, don't you think? Shocking vision facts about cockroaches. Cockroaches possess an incredible ability to see in the dark, needing less than 1 photon per second to perceive light. This is astonishing when you consider that humans require at least 100 photons for the same task. Their remarkable eyesight allows cockroaches to scurry and navigate effectively through dimly lit environments, making them resilient survivors. These creatures have compound eyes made up of thousands of tiny lenses, which help them detect motion and shadows incredibly well. This skill is part of what makes cockroaches such a durable species, thriving in various habitats around the world. Next time you catch a glimpse of these pests at night, remember their amazing vision. It's not just about their speed, it's also about their superb capability to see in almost total darkness. How do you think this incredible adaptation helps them survive? Prepare to be amazed by the muntjac deer's chromosomes. This unique deer, native to the forests of India, stands out not just for its beauty, but also for its peculiar genetic makeup. Unlike most mammals, which typically have a standard chromosome count, the muntjac deer has an abnormal number that baffles scientists. They carry around 7 pairs of chromosomes, a sharp contrast to the usual number, which can go up to 23 pairs in many species. This unusual chromosome count may influence various aspects of their biology and evolution, potentially affecting their adaptability to the environment. Researchers are eager to uncover how this difference impacts their survival and behavior. By studying these fascinating creatures, scientists hope to gain insights into genetic diversity and animal adaptation. Isn't it incredible how something as tiny as chromosomes can shape an entire species? Did you know owls' eye colors reveal their habits? The color of an owl's eyes is not just for show, it actually provides insight into their hunting preferences. For instance, dark brown-eyed owls are masters of nighttime hunting, using their keen vision to navigate in the dark. Meanwhile, orange-eyed owls prefer to hunt at dawn and dusk, taking advantage of those twilight hours when other creatures are active. On the other hand, yellow-eyed owls are the daytime predators, thriving in the bright light as they search for food. This amazing evolutionary trait helps them blend into their environments while hunting, making them better at catching prey. Next time you spot an owl, take a moment to observe its eye color. It could tell you whether that feathered friend prefers the dark of night, the magic of twilight, or the light of day. Ever wondered about the secrets of the Royal Mile? This historic street in Edinburgh is not just any ordinary road. It connects two of the city's most iconic landmarks, Edinburgh Castle and the Palace of Holyrood House. Spanning approximately 1 mile in length, the Royal Mile is a fascinating blend of history, culture, and tradition. As you stroll along, you'll encounter centuries-old buildings, charming shops, and vibrant street performances, all of which offer a glimpse into Edinburgh's rich past. Each section of the Royal Mile has its own unique character, from the bustling streets filled with tourists to the quieter alleyways that whisper stories of long ago. Whether you're a history buff or simply looking for a lovely walk, the Royal Mile has something for everyone. So next time you're in Edinburgh, make sure to take a leisurely stroll down this remarkable street. Who knows what you might discover? Is it really true that bananas defy gravity? Surprisingly, bananas exhibit a unique growth behavior that fascinates many. These cheerful fruits naturally grow upward toward the sunlight, thanks to a phenomenon called negative geotropism. This means that as the banana plant develops, the stem pushes the developing bananas upward, defying the natural pull of gravity. However, as bananas ripen, they undergo a remarkable transformation. The weight of the fruit and the softening of the peel lead to a downward curve in the bananas, giving them that classic banana shape we all recognize. This bending is not just a quirky characteristic, it's a clever adaptation to ensure that bananas stay connected to the plant and receive essential nutrients. The curvature also helps in promoting pollination and attracting animals that may help with seed dispersal. So next time you're enjoying a banana, remember the fascinating journey it undertook, literally bending the rules of growth to bring you this tasty treat. Is it really true that Japan has fishing arcades? In Japan, gaming takes a unique twist with arcades offering a fascinating experience where players can fish for real objects. These aren't your typical video games. Participants use mechanical hooks to reel in exciting prizes, including live seafood and even fish tanks. Imagine the thrill of catching a fish that you can take home or competing with friends to see who can snag the biggest prize. The concept combines fun and competition, attracting both locals and tourists. Players love the adrenaline rush of trying to outsmart the cleverly designed hooks and timers, while also enjoying the anticipation of what they might catch. This innovative twist on traditional fishing creates a lively atmosphere filled with laughter and excitement. As people flock to these arcades, they experience a blend of gaming and reality in a way that's uniquely Japanese. So next time you think of visiting Japan, consider stopping by an arcade for a real fishing adventure. How cool would that be? Did you know people could fit in a giant meatball? If all 7 billion people on Earth were squeezed into one massive ball, the result would be a surprisingly compact meatball measuring less than a kilometer in diameter. This astonishing concept reveals just how much space individual humans occupy in our vast world. Imagine that every person, with all their unique traits and experiences, could be condensed into a single entity. Each of us has over 70 trillion cells, but when combined, our collective mass would take up much less space than you might think. Factors like air, water, and the proportion of our bodies made up of solid matter play a significant role in this calculation. Looking at it this way, it's fascinating to realize that our global population could fit into a relatively small area. This thought experiment not only showcases the limits of our physical bodies, but also highlights the sheer enormity of our planet. What would it be like if we all gathered in one place, even if it's just for a moment? Guess what really drives the longest musical performance ever? At the Church of St. Burchard in Germany, a performance of John Cage's unique organ piece has been in motion since 2010 and won't end until the year 2640. This astonishing project, titled As Slow as Possible, stretches the concept of a musical piece to its limits. The performance unfolds so slowly that each note change occurs only a few times a year, creating an experience that challenges our traditional understanding of music. Picture a symphony that you might only hear once or twice during your lifetime. The church is fitted with a specially designed organ that can play these ultra-slow notes. As crazy as it sounds, many visitors travel from around the world to witness these singular moments. Each change in the music is a reminder of patience and the beauty of time, making this ongoing performance a living artwork. Imagine experiencing a sound that blends with the atmosphere over several decades. Isn't that mind-blowing? Here's what actually happens when we overbuy clothes. Since the year 2000, fashion brands have ramped up clothing production dramatically, flooding the market with new styles. However, interestingly, consumers now wear each item about 40% less frequently than before. This means those trendy jackets and cute tops we purchased impulsively end up sitting in our closets, mostly unworn. With so many garments out there, people are finding it harder to choose what to wear, leading to overflowing wardrobes. The downside to this trend goes beyond just clutter. It raises significant concerns about environmental sustainability. More clothing means not only increased waste, but also higher carbon footprints from production and transportation. As we fill our closets with fast fashion, many are starting to question their buying habits. Can we make more sustainable choices and break this cycle of overconsumption? Discover the vastness of the United States. With an impressive area of 9.59 million square kilometers, the United States ranks as the fourth largest country in the world, following Russia, Canada, and China. Imagine traveling from the sun-soaked deserts of Arizona to the icy tundras of Alaska, all within one nation. This incredible diversity extends beyond just climate. It showcases a stunning range of ecosystems too. From lush forests to sprawling prairies, each region has its own unique character. What's even more fascinating is that this vast country spans 6 time zones, meaning that when it's afternoon in New York, it's already morning in Hawaii. This variety not only influences the weather and wildlife, but also the culture and lifestyle of the people living across these different landscapes. Isn't it amazing how much the United States has to offer? Have you ever wondered why cats walk this way? Cats have a fascinating way of moving. Unlike any other animals, they use a unique pacing gait, which means they step with both feet on one side at the same time, starting with the right feet followed by the left. This method resembles the walking styles of camels and giraffes. Why does this matter? This special walking style helps cats remain incredibly stealthy while stalking their prey. Their balanced movements reduce noise and allow for a smoother approach, making it easier to surprise their target. While this gait may look a bit quirky to us, it's perfect for a predator like a cat. They rely on their agility and stealth to hunt effectively, and this unique way of walking plays a crucial role in their success. So next time you see a cat sauntering by, appreciate the skill behind its steps. Discover the delicious history of spotted dick. This traditional British dessert has a quirky name that often raises eyebrows. Originating in the 19th century, spotted dick is a steamed pudding made primarily with suet and dotted with bits of dried fruit, like currants or raisins. The term spotted refers to those fruity pieces that give the pudding its signature appearance, while dick is an old-fashioned word for pudding itself. This delightful treat was a staple in British households, especially during colder months, as it provided warmth and comfort. Often served with custard, spotted dick makes for a hearty dessert that's both filling and satisfying. While it may sound unusual to modern ears, this pudding reflects the rich culinary history of Britain, showcasing how food names can tell stories of culture and tradition. So, are you brave enough to try this iconic dessert? What if I told you about Eric Remarque's transition? Before becoming a renowned best-selling novel, All Quiet on the Western Front was born from the unique journey of German sports writer Eric Remarque. Initially known for his lively sports coverage, Remarque shifted gears to explore the haunting realities of World War I. This transition wasn't just a career change. It was a deep dive into the emotional, often devastating experiences faced by soldiers. Inspired by his own observations and the stories of those around him, he painted a vivid picture of the battlefield's horrors. Remarque's ability to evoke raw feelings of loss and despair resonated with readers, making the novel a cornerstone of anti-war literature. The book challenged the glorification of war, instead presenting a poignant, unfiltered look at its impact on young lives. Its success can be attributed to Remarque's skillful storytelling and his determination to give voice to the unheard sentiments of countless soldiers. Isn't it fascinating how a sports writer could redefine literary genres? Believe it or not, electric buses are here to stay. The Mercedes-Benz Citaro, known as the first series-produced electric bus, is changing how we think about public transportation. With a sleek, futuristic design, this innovative vehicle not only looks great but is also packed with cutting-edge technology. The Citaro features high-performance batteries and an efficient thermal management system, enabling it to travel an impressive 248 miles on just one charge. This means shorter wait times for passengers and reduced emissions for the environment. As cities around the world push for greener alternatives, the Citaro could lead to a new era of sustainable public transit. Imagine hopping on a bus that helps to cut down air pollution while getting you to your destination comfortably. The future of city travel is bright, and it might just be electric. Believe it or not, Alaska was bought for just $7.2 million. In 1867, the United States made a monumental purchase by acquiring Alaska from Russia, a deal famously orchestrated by Secretary of State William Seward. At the time, many Americans viewed Alaska as a frozen wasteland, leading to the nickname Seward's Folly or Seward's Icebox. However, Seward had a vision of its potential, seeing its vast natural resources and strategic advantages. The purchase price of $7.2 million might seem incredibly low today, but it translated to about 2 cents an acre. This bold move expanded U.S. territory significantly and opened the door to the rich bounty of resources Alaska would later provide, including oil, gold, and fish. The deal also added immense value in terms of military positioning and trade routes. Today, Alaska stands as a testament to foresight and the unexpected benefits of bold political decisions. Isn't it intriguing how something once considered a folly turned into such a vital part of the U.S. landscape? Most people don't know this, but fireworks were military tech. The spectacular displays we enjoy during celebrations have surprising roots in warfare. Invented in ancient China over 1,000 years ago, fireworks originally served to create loud explosions and dazzling flashes to scare off enemies and signal troop movements. As the invention of gunpowder spread, they made their way to the West, transforming into a form of entertainment. By the 13th century, fireworks started gracing public celebrations in Europe, celebrating victories and royal events. Today, across the globe, we light up the night sky for holidays and festivities, symbolizing joy and unity. These vibrant explosions bring people together, whether at 4th of July parades in the US or Diwali celebrations in India. So, next time you watch a fireworks display, remember their journey from the battlefield to the celebration. Isn't it fascinating how something designed for war can now symbolize peace and joy? Is the Airfish 8 the future of travel? This remarkable vehicle is changing the way we think about transportation by brilliantly combining the features of a yacht and an airplane. Designed specifically for shorter, challenging routes, like those found in the stunning Canary Islands, the Airfish 8 can fly at altitudes of up to 20 feet above sea level. What makes it truly impressive is its ability to reach speeds of up to 112 miles per hour, which far outpaces traditional jets, making it a game changer for quick getaways. Imagine gliding smoothly over the waves while reaching your destination in record time. Its unique design not only enhances efficiency, but also offers a thrilling travel experience, providing a fresh perspective on both air and sea travel. The Airfish 8 represents a blend of engineering innovation and practicality, allowing for easier access to remote locations. As travel evolves, could this be the direction we're headed? With its efficient transport capabilities, the Airfish 8 might just redefine how we navigate the skies and seas in the future. Have you ever experienced water so clear? Lake Patsu in Indonesia is renowned for its stunningly crystal-clear waters, captivating visitors and locals alike. Nestled in the beautiful Sulawesi Islands, this natural wonder shines bright in the tropical sun, drawing in nature lovers and adventure seekers. The lake's transparency allows you to see through its depths, revealing vibrant underwater life and mesmerizing rock formations beneath the surface. This clarity is a result of the lake's unique geological makeup and the surrounding lush vegetation, which filters the water and keeps it pristine. Diving or snorkeling in Lake Patsu is a dream come true, as you can witness the rich aquatic ecosystems and their colorful inhabitants up close. Beyond its beauty, the lake offers a serene escape from bustling city life, making it a perfect getaway for anyone looking to connect with nature. So are you ready to explore this enchanting gem? Did you know Cleopatra saw the iPhone's invention? This fascinating fact reveals that Cleopatra, who ruled from 51 to 30 BC, lived remarkably closer in time to the launch of the iPhone in 2007 than to the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza, which was built around 2560 BC. Just think about that. The Great Pyramid, an iconic symbol of ancient Egypt, was completed over 2,500 years before Cleopatra took the throne. Cleopatra's reign was part of a rich tapestry of history that included powerful pharaohs, stunning advances in art and science, and a society deeply connected to their religion and culture. This timeline shift helps us appreciate how long human history is and challenges our perception of ancient civilizations. The stark difference between Cleopatra's era and the age of the pyramids prompts us to consider how many monumental moments in history are separated by vast stretches of time. What else might be surprising about figures from history and their connection to our modern world? Can you imagine living underground in Derinkuyu? This remarkable underground city located in Cappadocia, Turkey, plunges to an impressive depth of 279 feet. Derinkuyu is a marvel of ancient engineering, featuring a complex network of tunnels, rooms, and even water wells. The city was designed to accommodate up to 20,000 people, illustrating the ingenuity of its creators. Experts believe that Derinkuyu was used as a refuge, protecting its inhabitants from invasions and threats, providing them with a safe haven underground. The layout includes communal areas, living quarters, and storage spaces, all meticulously planned to ensure comfort and security. Today, visitors can explore its fascinating depths, gazing in awe at the vastness of this subterranean world. Imagine the stories and lives that thrived in these dark, cool chambers centuries ago. Would you dare to spend a night in such an extraordinary place? Guess what really drives health issues today? Garam Romawi, a little-known term linked to fermentation processes, plays a surprising role in our health. You might not be familiar with the word versacuno, but it's crucial when discussing this topic. Fermentation is a common practice in many cultures, often used for preserving food or crafting beverages like yogurt and kombucha. While these processes can enhance flavor and provide beneficial probiotics, they can also lead to disease if not managed properly. Garam Romawi has been identified as a source of harmful pathogens that might thrive in improperly fermented products. This means that while you enjoy your favorite fermented foods, there's a thin line between health benefits and potential health risks. Understanding how these processes affect our bodies can help us make better food choices. Always ensure whatever you consume is properly prepared and stored to avoid unexpected health issues. So next time you reach for a fermented snack or drink, consider its origins. Could there be hidden dangers lurking within? Dive into art at Musa's Underwater Gallery. This amazing site, located in Cancun, Mexico, showcases over 500 stunning sculptures resting on the seabed, creating a breathtaking blend of creativity and ocean life. The Museo Subacuático de Arte, MUSA, is not your typical museum. It invites visitors to explore art in a way that's completely interactive. By diving or snorkeling, you can swim among these incredible sculptures that have become artificial reefs, attracting fish and other marine creatures. Each piece not only enhances the beauty of the underwater landscape, but also serves a vital ecological purpose, helping to restore coral reefs in the area. This unique experience combines art, nature, and adventure, making it unforgettable for all ages. Whether you're an experienced diver or a snorkeling newbie, Musa offers a thrilling journey that connects you with both culture and the ocean. So, are you ready to explore this underwater treasure and witness the magic of Musa firsthand? Prepare to be amazed by glowing fungi. Certain fungi, like the famous Armillaria malea, have a unique trick up their sleeves. They can glow in the dark. This magical ability comes from a process called bioluminescence, where living organisms produce light. In the case of these fungi, special chemical reactions take place within their cells, allowing them to emit a soft, eerie glow. This phenomenon not only enchants those who stumble upon it in the dark woods, but also serves a purpose in nature. The glow can attract insects, which helps spread the fungi's spores, allowing them to reproduce and flourish. Scientists are still researching the many types of bioluminescent fungi and what secrets they hold. With over 80 known species demonstrating this glowing feature, the world of fungi is more exciting than ever. So next time you're out at night, keep an eye out for these natural wonders. Who knows what you might discover? Prepare to be amazed by the Voynich manuscript. This mysterious ancient text has puzzled historians and cryptographers alike for over a century. Carbon dated to between 1404 and 1438, it is filled with strange illustrations and an unknown script, making it feel like a page straight out of a fantasy novel. Despite hundreds of attempts by skilled code breakers from around the world, no one has been able to decipher its meaning or determine its origins. Some speculate it might be a hoax, while others believe it could be a forgotten language or an early form of coded writing. Picture a treasure map hiding secrets just waiting to be revealed. Researchers continue to study this enigma, hopeful that advancements in technology will one day unlock the secrets held within its pages. Isn't it intriguing to think about what stories the Voynich manuscript could tell if only we could finally understand it? Hard to believe, but hearts can stop from a single hit. A precise strike to the chest can create serious consequences for our hearts, leading to a condition called commotio cordis. This medical emergency occurs when the heart's electrical impulses are disrupted, potentially causing life-threatening heart failure. It's especially dangerous in young athletes who may unknowingly face this risk during contact sports like baseball or hockey. If a blow lands at just the right moment, it can send the heart into an irregular rhythm known as arrhythmia. Without immediate treatment, such as CPR or defibrillation, this condition can lead to cardiac arrest within a shocking 3 minutes. Understanding commotio cordis is vital for preventing tragic outcomes. Awareness and quick thinking can save lives, reminding us how fragile our hearts truly are. What would you do in such a critical moment? Did you know that Thailand's colors can change your luck? In Thailand, each day of the week is matched with a particular color, creating a vibrant cultural tradition that many people eagerly embrace. For instance, if you were born on a Monday, you might don yellow, while those born on a Tuesday would wear pink. This practice reflects a belief that specific colors bring good fortune and positive energy to individuals. Many Thais enthusiastically follow this custom. You can spot them in streets or markets wearing their designated hues. This colorful wardrobe is not just a fashion statement, it's a way to connect with their heritage and express themselves. The practice also fosters a sense of community, as friends and family often coordinate their outfits, creating a lively and creative atmosphere wherever they go. So if you're ever in Thailand, don't be surprised if you see a sea of colors that seem to shift with the days. Can you imagine making 7.5 million toothpicks? It's astounding to think that just one cord of wood can yield this huge number of tiny, yet incredibly useful objects. This impressive statistic highlights the efficiency of wood processing, transforming a single natural resource into something so common in our daily lives. Toothpicks, often overlooked, have been used for centuries to help clean teeth or to serve appetizers. While they seem simple, these small sticks play a big role in social gatherings and dining experiences around the world. The process of turning wood into toothpicks involves significant craftsmanship and machinery that ensures every toothpick is uniform and reliable. With approximately 7.5 million toothpicks coming from just one cord, it's easy to see how this industry thrives. Next time you pick up a toothpick to enjoy a meal or to relieve a stuck piece of food, remember the journey it took from a tree to your table. Isn't it fascinating how something so small has such an interesting backstory? What if I told you dragonflies can zoom at 34 mm/s? These fascinating insects are not just pretty to look at, they boast some of the best flying abilities in the animal kingdom. With 4 wings that operate independently, dragonflies can perform incredible aerial maneuvers, darting in any direction with ease. Imagine soaring through the air, capable of instant changes in speed and direction. This is just a regular day for a dragonfly. Their unique wing structure allows them to hover in place, fly backward, and even make sharp turns to catch prey mid-flight. Unlike many other insects, dragonflies can accelerate quickly and reach impressive speeds of 34 miles per hour, 55 kilometers per hour, making them agile hunters. So the next time you see a dragonfly buzzing around, remember that it's not just a delicate creature, it's an aviation expert of the natural world. Guess what really drives North Korea's calendar system? The country uses a unique dual calendar system that includes both the Gregorian dates we are familiar with and something entirely different called the Yuchi calendar. The Yuchi calendar begins in 1912, the year of Kim Il-sung's birth, making North Korea the only nation to base its official calendar on the life of a leader. This means that while many people around the world celebrate the new year on January 1st, North Koreans may refer to the current year in terms of Juchi, which could be quite confusing. The use of the Yuchi calendar symbolizes the country's national identity and emphasizes the importance of its founder in shaping North Korea's history and culture. It's fascinating to think about how a calendar can reflect a nation's values and the influence of a single individual, don't you think? Did you know rats can save lives? African giant pouched rats are remarkable creatures, and they play a crucial role in detecting landmines and tuberculosis. These clever animals are trained to sniff out danger, yet they're light enough to walk over landmines without triggering them. This unique ability makes them invaluable in areas where landmines pose a significant threat to communities. One of the most famous rats, Magawa, gained international attention for his extraordinary accomplishments. He became the first rat to earn the PDSA Gold Medal for bravery by clearing thousands of square meters of dangerous land in Cambodia, potentially saving countless human lives. It's incredible to think that these adorable rats combine their natural instincts with training to help keep people safe. They are saving lives with each careful step, all while sporting their fluffy tails and curious noses. So, next time you think of rats, remember, they're not just pests, they're furry heroes making a difference in the world. Did you know warm-blooded animals fight fungi? Scientists believe that warm-bloodedness in mammals and birds may have evolved as a clever defense against fungal infections. When these animals maintain higher body temperatures, it becomes difficult for many harmful fungi to survive. This adaptation likely offered an advantage in environments where fungi thrive, especially considering that some species can cause serious health issues. For instance, while cold-blooded animals like reptiles are more susceptible to fungal diseases, mammals and birds develop this unique trait to stay healthy. This fascinating connection between body temperature and immunity showcases the incredible ways evolution helps species survive in their habitats. So next time you see a bird soaring or a mammal running, remember that their warm bodies might just be nature's built-in defense mechanism against pesky fungi. Why did dinosaurs vanish from Earth so suddenly? Around 66 million years ago, a massive meteorite slammed into the Chicxulub crater on the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, changing life on our planet forever. This colossal impact unleashed energy equivalent to billions of atomic bombs, sending dust and debris high into the atmosphere. The aftermath was catastrophic, leading to darkened skies and a drastic drop in temperatures. Plants struggled to photosynthesize, triggering a chain reaction that devastated ecosystems. Dinosaurs, the dominant creatures at the time, found it increasingly hard to survive as their food sources dwindled. This mass extinction event wiped out about 75% of all species on Earth, creating a blank slate for new life forms to emerge. The effects of this impact shaped the future of mammals and eventually led to the evolution of humans. It's fascinating to think that a single moment in time changed the course of history and led to both the end of the dinosaurs and the rise of species like us. How did such a cataclysm reshape life as we know it? Hard to believe, but therapsids roamed Earth long ago. These fascinating creatures lived over 250 million years ago in what is now South Africa, long before dinosaurs strutted across the planet. Therapsids were not just ordinary reptiles, They were mammal-like in many ways and showed early signs of traits we associate with modern mammals. For example, they developed differentiated teeth, which meant they had specialized teeth for different functions, like chewing and tearing food, unlike their simpler relatives. This evolutionary step was crucial because it paved the way for mammals to thrive in a world dominated by reptiles. Therapsids also had a more upright posture, allowing better movement and agility in their environment. Understanding these remarkable creatures helps us appreciate how life on Earth has changed over millions of years. Isn't it incredible to think about the ancient history that shaped the mammals we know today? Ever thought about why some countries lack airports? It's fascinating that 5 countries operate without them: Vatican City, San Marino, Monaco, Liechtenstein, and Andorra. These nations have unique geographical features that make airports less practical. For instance, Vatican City is a tiny enclave surrounded by Rome, while San Marino is nestled high in the Apennine Mountains. Monaco, a glamorous city-state along the French Riviera, has limited flat land for large infrastructures. Similarly, Liechtenstein and Andorra's mountainous terrain complicates airport construction. Instead of airports, these countries rely on nearby major airports for travel. Residents and visitors often use buses, taxis, and trains to reach neighboring cities, ensuring smooth connections despite lacking direct flights. This creative approach shows that even without airports, people can easily travel and explore these beautiful countries. Have you ever visited any of them? Prepare to be amazed by Nova H1 audio earrings. These innovative accessories combine cutting-edge technology with stylish design, making them a must-have for music lovers and fashion enthusiasts alike. Each pair features directional speakers that allow you to enjoy your favorite tunes and take calls without needing to insert anything into your ears. This unique setup means you can hear clear sound while still being aware of your surroundings, offering a perfect balance between immersion and safety. Plus, the sleek appearance of the Nova H1 earrings means you won't have to sacrifice style for functionality. Imagine walking down the street, effortlessly listening to music or chatting with friends, all while looking chic. With the Nova H1, you can experience the freedom of wireless sound in a form that feels more like jewelry than typical headphones. Why settle for ordinary earphones when you can wear a piece of art that enhances your listening experience? Let's uncover the truth about Lincoln's $5 trillion prize. This claim sounds astonishing, doesn't it? However, it turns out to be more fiction than fact. The idea that President Abraham Lincoln was awarded a massive $5 trillion prize alongside his friend William F. Barry lacks any credible historical evidence. In fact, this exaggerated figure seems to mix reality with creative storytelling, potentially arising from legends or speculative narratives rather than actual records. Throughout history, exaggerated tales often emerge around famous figures as a way to highlight their significance or appeal to our imagination. Instead of taking such claims at face value, it's essential to dig deeper and verify the facts. Lincoln is known for many monumental achievements, such as leading the nation during the Civil War and abolishing slavery, but a remarkable cash prize isn't one of them. So next time you come across astonishing statistics about historical figures, ask yourself, where did this information originate and how credible is it? Hard to believe, but Facebook can skew happiness perceptions. Studies reveal that scrolling through your Facebook feed might lead you to think your friends are living perfect lives filled with joy. You see their vacation photos, happy family gatherings, and exciting milestones, painting a vibrant picture of their happiness. However, these snapshots don't show the whole story. Many users only share highlights, not the everyday struggles or low moments that everyone experiences. This constant comparison can trick you into feeling that you're missing out, leading to feelings of inadequacy or even depression. The platform often gives a distorted view of reality, making it easy to forget that everyone has ups and downs. In a world so connected, why do we still feel alone? Understanding this can help us use social media more mindfully, fostering genuine connections rather than chasing an unrealistic standard of happiness. Why is Windows XP wallpaper so famous? This iconic image, known as bliss, captures a stunning green hill under a bright blue sky, creating a sense of peace and simplicity. Have you ever wondered why it resonates with so many people? It turns out that this photograph, taken by Charles O'Rear in 1996, features a real location in Sonoma County, California. The lush landscape wasn't digitally created. It reflects the natural beauty of the area. When Microsoft chose it as the default wallpaper for Windows XP, it became instantly recognizable. Millions of users saw it every day on their computers, making it the most viewed photograph in history. The vivid colors and calming scene helped establish a comforting atmosphere as people engaged with technology. Today, even years after Windows XP's release, many still fondly remember this image, seeing it as a symbol of the early 2000s. So the next time you catch a glimpse of this famous photo, think about its amazing journey from a remote Californian hillside to the screens of millions around the world. Did you know that cyclists can power homes? Professional cyclists are truly remarkable athletes, especially during high-intensity sprints. They can generate a staggering amount of power, enough to light an entire house. This incredible feat showcases the strength and endurance of their legs. When sprinting, a cyclist can produce around 1,500 watts of energy, equivalent to what you'd find in a standard light bulb system. To put it in perspective, that's enough juice to keep your home's lights on during a short power outage. The key to their amazing power is their training, which focuses on building both muscle strength and cardiovascular endurance. Those long rides and intense intervals don't just help them race faster, they also enhance their ability to produce energy efficiently. Next time you see cyclists racing, remember, they're not just pedaling. They might be powering your lights too. Can you imagine that parrots can laugh? Kea parrots, native to New Zealand, are breaking boundaries in the animal kingdom as the first known non-mammal species to communicate through laughter. These intelligent birds, famous for their playful and curious nature, exhibit a range of social behaviors that show just how complex their interactions can be. When keas engage in playful antics, they produce a sound that resembles laughter, especially when they're experiencing joy or camaraderie with other keas. This laughter not only strengthens their social bonds, but also enhances their ability to cooperate during activities like foraging. Other animals, especially mammals, have displayed similar laughter-like calls, but keas are pioneers in showing that birds can share this unique form of communication too. So next time you see a kea, remember that these feathered friends might just be sharing a laugh with you. Guess what really drives Canada's capital, Ottawa? Understanding the governance in Ottawa reveals fascinating layers of complexity. As Canada's capital, Ottawa is not only the political heart of the country, but also a hub of regulations and systems that influence how the government operates. Canada, known for its vast landscapes and multicultural population, has specific laws that apply differently across its provinces and territories. Ottawa's governance is shaped by federal regulations, but local laws also play a crucial role. For instance, the City of Ottawa manages services like waste collection and public transit, adhering to both local and federal guidelines. This duality creates an intricate balance where city officials work in tandem with national leaders to address everything from environmental policies to urban planning. So how do these regulations ensure harmony in such a dynamic city? Exploring these issues helps us understand not just Ottawa, but the fabric of Canada itself. This might surprise you, Alyssa Milano's powerful act of friendship. Back in the 1980s, when fear and misunderstanding surrounded AIDS, young actress Alyssa Milano made headlines by standing up for a brave boy named Ryan White. Ryan, diagnosed with AIDS at just 13, faced cruel ostracism from his peers. Determined to show that compassion could break down barriers, Alyssa befriended Ryan and joined him on The Phil Donahue Show. In a touching moment, she boldly kissed him on the cheek, sending a clear message. Love and kindness know no boundaries, and you can't catch AIDS from a simple kiss. This heartfelt gesture not only challenged stereotypes, but also gave Ryan the support he desperately needed. Their friendship highlighted the importance of empathy during a time of fear and misinformation about AIDS, inspiring others to show acceptance and understanding. How incredible is it that a simple kiss can communicate such a powerful message? Did you know that vitamin D affects your immune system? Research shows that a deficiency in vitamin D can actually worsen respiratory tract infections. This essential vitamin helps your body in fighting off illnesses by boosting your immune response. During the colder months, when people are less exposed to sunlight, vitamin D levels can drop, making us more susceptible to infections like the flu. Interestingly, summer often sees fewer flu cases, partly because higher sunlight levels allow our bodies to produce more vitamin D. So when the sun shines bright, we get not only a mood boost but also a natural defense against respiratory illnesses. Ensuring you have enough vitamin D, either from sunlight, food, or supplements, might just keep those pesky coughs and colds at bay. Are you getting enough of this vital nutrient? Ice baths can help athletes recover faster. Many athletes swear by the powers of ice baths for speeding up recovery and easing muscle soreness after intense workouts. Submerging in icy water reduces inflammation and numbs pain, making the body feel refreshed and ready to take on the next challenge. But here's the catch. While ice baths can be beneficial, they come with important safety warnings. Prolonged exposure to frigid temperatures can lead to health risks such as hypothermia or nerve damage. It's essential for athletes to limit their time in ice baths to around 10-15 minutes to avoid these dangers. Monitoring body temperature is crucial, as is listening to your own body. Some may find they rebound quicker without ice. So next time you hear about an athlete jumping into an ice bath, remember they are balancing recovery with safety. As with many things in sports, knowing the right balance is key to staying healthy and performing at your best. Did you know about the colossal Hoba meteorite? This massive space rock, found on a farm in Namibia, holds the title for the largest single meteorite on our planet. Measuring an impressive 9 feet by 9 feet by 3 feet, the Hoba meteorite is an extraordinary sight to behold. Discovered in 1920, it is composed mainly of iron and nickel, making it an exciting example of the materials that can be found in space. Unlike many other meteorites that break apart upon entering Earth's atmosphere, Hoba landed safely and remained intact, allowing scientists and curious visitors to study it without the damages of erosion. Situated on a farm named after it, the meteorite is preserved and attracts tourists from around the world, eager to glimpse this gigantic piece of cosmic history. The Hoba meteorite serves as a fascinating reminder of our universe's mysteries and the wonders of celestial bodies traveling through space. How many more incredible cosmic wonders are out there waiting to be discovered? Prepare to be amazed by Jesse James's story. This fascinating film, The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, released in 2007, takes you on a wild ride through the life of one of America's most infamous outlaws. Starring Brad Pitt as the legendary Jesse James, the movie dives deep into the complex relationship between James and Robert Ford, played by Casey Affleck. It's not just about gunfights and robberies, it's a gripping exploration of themes like hero worship, where Ford idolizes James yet is consumed by envy and betrayal. The lush cinematography and haunting score create a tense atmosphere that brings the Wild West to life, immersing viewers in the emotional turmoil of these characters. With stunning performances and a thought-provoking narrative, the film asks us to consider what it truly means to be a hero and the dark side that can lurk behind the myth. Are you ready to unravel this tale of fame and folly? What if I told you about the pineal gland? This fascinating little structure is tucked deep inside your brain, right at its center. The name pineal comes from the French word pineal, which means like a pine cone, hinting at its unique shape. The Latin word pinea also ties in, adding a historical touch to its naming. This small gland is often called the third eye and plays a crucial role in regulating sleep and wake cycles through the production of melatonin. Imagine the impact of this tiny gland on your daily life. It helps signal when it's time to sleep. Interestingly, the pineal gland is surrounded by a rich supply of blood vessels, ensuring it gets the nutrients it needs. Many ancient cultures viewed it as the seat of the soul or the gateway to higher consciousness, adding to its mystical reputation. Isn't it incredible how such a small part of our brain can have such a big impact? Have you ever read a dog's wild transformation story? Mikhail Bulgakov's Heart of a Dog presents a remarkable tale where a stray dog becomes a human, sparking laughter and deep thoughts. Set in Soviet Moscow, this novel uses satire to poke fun at society and the rapid scientific advancements of the time. The story revolves around Sharik, the dog, who undergoes a surgery that turns him into a human named Polygrafovich Sharikov. This transformation leads to chaos as Sharikov tries to navigate his new life, often behaving in ways that reflect some of the less desirable aspects of humanity. Through humor and bizarre situations, Bulgakov critiques social issues, highlighting the absurdities found in both science and society. As you follow Sharik's journey, you're forced to think about the ethical implications of scientific experimentation and what it truly means to be human. This engaging mix of chaos, comedy, and social commentary makes Heart of a Dog a must-read that raises important questions even today. Surprisingly, uranium glass holds a hidden secret. This vintage glassware, often seen in charming bowls and cups, emits low levels of radioactivity. First produced in the 1830s, uranium glass was popular for its vibrant green or yellow color, making it a stylish choice for many households. While it may look like any other decorative item, the uranium adds a fascinating twist to its history and scientific significance. Families often pass down heirlooms without knowing that they contain this unique material. Despite the radioactivity, the levels are quite low and considered safe for everyday use. This intriguing fact sparks curiosity about the past and the materials people once used. Now, when you spot these beautiful pieces in thrift shops or at grandma's house, you'll appreciate them not just for their aesthetic appeal, but also for their surprising story as part of our scientific heritage. Ever thought about the secrets your family heirlooms might hold? Have you ever wondered why American drinks are so icy? In the United States, it's a common sight to see servers filling glasses with a mountain of ice, often leaving just a splash of drink at the top. This practice is rooted in tradition and cultural preferences, where ice is associated with refreshment. Ice not only keeps beverages chilled, but also gives a visually appealing look to the glass. Interestingly, restaurants often provide more ice than liquid to maximize the volume of the drink served, which means customers feel they are getting more for their money. However, this can lead to a diluted flavor, especially in drinks like sodas or cocktails. Whether it's a hot summer day or a chilly winter evening, that icy drink remains a staple in American dining culture. But why has this tradition become so standard? Is it all about aesthetics, or is there more to the story? Why exactly does Louisiana honor King Louis XIV? The answer lies in the adventurous spirit of French explorer Robert de La Salle. In the late 17th century, La Salle journeyed down the mighty Mississippi River, claiming vast territories for France. In a show of respect and allegiance, he named this expansive region La Louisiana after King Louis XIV, who reigned over France during this period. This naming wasn't just a tribute, it encapsulated the rich French heritage that continues to flourish in Louisiana today. In cities like New Orleans, you can see this history reflected in the vibrant architecture, from ornate ironwork balconies to colorful Creole cottages. The local language blends French with English, and unique customs like Mardi Gras celebrate this cultural fusion. So when you explore Louisiana, you're not just visiting a state, you're stepping into a vibrant tapestry woven from history and tradition. Did you know Walt Disney had a secret identity? Walt Disney, the creative genius behind Disneyland and Disney World, often took on disguises to sneak into his own theme parks. He wanted to experience the attractions and see how employees interacted with guests without the influence of his fame. By blending in with regular visitors, Disney could better understand what worked well and what needed improvement. This hands-on approach showcased his commitment to ensuring a magical experience for everyone. Whether he wore a hat and sunglasses or dressed casually, his observations helped shape the parks into the beloved destinations we know today. Disney's dedication to quality and customer service really set the standard for theme parks around the world. Isn't it fascinating to think that the man behind the magic was sometimes just another guest, eager to enjoy the fun? Surprisingly, tin plays a crucial role in our lives. This versatile post-transition metal, with the atomic number 50, is so much more than a mere element on the periodic table. Tin is a key player in creating alloys, contributing to the strength and durability of materials like bronze and solder. One of its standout features is its low melting point, which allows it to easily coat other metals, acting as a protective layer against corrosion. This characteristic is invaluable across various industries, especially in electronics, where tin is pivotal in the production of semiconductors. Could you imagine a world without the sleek gadgets we have today? Furthermore, tin's historical significance cannot be overlooked. Ancient civilizations relied on it to revolutionize the production of tools and weapons, making it a critical component in their advancements. From protecting metal structures to enabling technology, tin's unique properties have shaped our daily lives in ways we often take for granted. What other materials have changed our world so profoundly? Did you know that déjà vu mystifies our minds? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when you feel like you've lived a moment before, even though it's happening for the first time. In addition to déjà vu, there's jamais vu, which describes the opposite experience, where familiar scenes feel strange and foreign. These concepts illustrate the complexities of our perception and cognition, revealing just how intricate the human brain truly is. Psychologists study these occurrences to understand memory, recognition, and how our brains process experiences. It's like delving into a jungle filled with hidden paths and riddles. Researchers continue to explore why some people experience these sensations more than others and what they might reveal about our consciousness. The brain remains one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Isn't it exciting to think about what more we might discover? Bees in homes, a perfectly sweet combination. Scientists recently discovered an amazing innovation in Switzerland: beehives integrated into homes. This ingenious design allows families and curious minds to observe bee behavior without disturbing their busy lives. Imagine a glass-enclosed beehive built right into the wall of a cozy house. This setup not only offers a front-row seat to the fascinating world of bees, but it also helps promote a better understanding of these vital pollinators. Bees play a crucial role in our ecosystem by pollinating many of the fruits and vegetables we eat. By allowing people to watch bees up close, this unique concept fosters a deeper appreciation for their work and the challenges they face, such as habitat loss and climate change. Moreover, this innovative approach ensures that the bees can continue their natural activities undisturbed, which is essential for their health and productivity. As we embrace new ideas like this in the sustainable living, we can contribute to the conservation of bees and support a healthier environment. Isn't that a buzzworthy solution? What if I told you lions use more than just their teeth? Lions are fascinating creatures, not only for their strength, but also for their cleverness. They often conceal themselves in grass and shadows, blending into their surroundings to surprise prey. But that's not all. Lions also utilize various vocalizations to communicate. For example, roars, grunts, and snarls can signal everything from warnings to invitations. This tonal communication is essential in their social structure, helping to maintain bonds within the pride. Interestingly, their bones are linked to their growth, continuing to develop as they age, while red eyes help them see better during dusk and dawn when they're most active. These adaptations play crucial roles in their survival as they navigate the wild landscapes of Africa. The combination of tactical hunting strategies and rich social interactions defines the majestic lion as a key player in their ecosystem. Isn't it amazing how they've adapted to thrive as both hunters and social animals? Why exactly does San Marinos have such a rich history? This tiny but mighty region boasts a constitutional tradition that dates back to 1600, making it one of the oldest surviving written constitutions in the world. Imagine living in a place where the laws and governance have been carefully outlined in a document for over 400 years. In San Marinos, these early principles not only shaped the local government, but also laid the groundwork for how societies around the globe understand the rule of law today. The Constitution ensured rights and responsibilities were clearly defined, allowing citizens to participate in their governance. This historical document has inspired discussions on democracy and civil rights far beyond its borders, giving a fascinating glimpse into how people organized themselves in the past. Isn't it incredible to think that the roots of modern democracy can be traced back to such a small area? Here's a wild fact about D.B. Cooper's case. In 1998, The FBI made a fascinating attempt to uncover the true identity of the elusive airline hijacker known as D.B. Cooper, who famously vanished in 1971 after stealing $200,000. They sought to extract DNA from cigarette butts that Cooper had discarded during the hijacking, hoping to finally close one of America's most intriguing unsolved mysteries. However, in a bizarre twist, the Las Vegas field office had accidentally destroyed the crucial evidence while it was under their custody. This shocking turn of events leaves many wondering how a case with so much public interest could suffer such a critical blow. D.B. Cooper's daring escape and the mystery surrounding his identity have captivated the public for decades. The story involves a perfectly executed crime, a daring parachute jump, and countless theories about what happened next. The unsolved nature of the case, combined with this DNA blunder, keeps the fascination alive. Could we ever find out who he really was? Is it really true that goths enjoy toast and coffee? Many people picture goths surrounded by black outfits and moody decor, but their food choices might surprise you. Contrary to popular belief, goth cuisine isn't all about dark-themed dishes. In fact, many goths love simple comforts like coffee and toast. Some take it a step further by playfully dyeing their food black using squid ink or activated charcoal. This twist adds a fun element to their meals, showcasing their unique style while still enjoying everyday favorites. Imagine sipping a rich cup of coffee that matches your aesthetic or spreading black-tinted butter on your toast. It's a creative way to blend personal style with culinary habits. So next time you think of goths, remember that their dining preferences are not as eerie as they seem, and they can enjoy the same simple pleasures we all do. Ever seen a mall inside a celebrity's basement? Barbra Streisand, the legendary singer and actress, has created a remarkable secret sanctuary in her own home. Nestled in her basement is a mini private mall that showcases an eclectic collection of rare objects, all organized with the finesse of a luxury store. This charming space combines both chaos and order, making it a true reflection of Streisand's unique personality. Imagine stepping into a world where each item has its own story and is meticulously displayed for admiration. From rare antiques to fascinating collectibles, every corner of this hidden gem invites exploration. It's not just a shopping experience, it's an artistic adventure that blurs the line between a personal collection and a retail wonderland. Streisand often uses this whimsical space to escape the spotlight, immersing herself in the joy of her treasures. This gorgeous fusion of luxury and personal expression truly makes her basement a captivating destination that few would expect. Why not dream of your own personal retreat full of wonders? What if I told you a penny has a secret? The letters F and G found on the back of the Lincoln penny are not just random characters. They stand for Frank Gasparo, the designer of that side of the coin. This small but intriguing detail acts like a hidden signature that reflects the artistry involved in creating even the most ordinary objects. Imagine pulling out a penny from your pocket and realizing that there's a talented artist behind its design, giving it a personal touch. Frank Gasparo, who worked as a coin engraver and was dedicated to his craft, left this mark in 1959 when the penny was redesigned to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 150th birthday. Such tiny details remind us that even everyday items can carry deep connections to history and craftsmanship. Next time you see a penny, remember the story of Frank Gasparo and how his creativity is still with us today. Shockingly, your thumb matches your nose's length. It might seem hard to believe, but studies show there's a fascinating relationship between thumb and nose sizes. This quirky fact connects to the way our bodies are proportioned. For most people, if you measure your thumb from the base to the tip, you'll find it's roughly the same length as your nose, from the bridge to the tip. This symmetry is a part of human anatomy and reflects how our bodies grow in harmony. Researchers have wondered why this connection exists, and some even think it could relate to genetics and how we develop in the womb. This interesting fact can be a fun party trick to share, and it prompts many people to measure their own thumbs and noses to see if they match. So next time you're chatting with friends, why not challenge them to explore this unexpected similarity? It's a simple yet entertaining way to remind us how uniquely connected our bodies can be. Guess what really drives Hollywood mysteries? In 1976, while filming The $6 Million Man, a surprising event unfolded when a crew member accidentally broke what he believed was a mannequin's arm. To his astonishment, it turned out to be the remains of Elmer McCurdy, a long-forgotten outlaw from the early 1900s. McCurdy's body had been mummified and displayed as a sideshow attraction, making its way through various carnivals and even a film studio before ending up on set. This bizarre twist led to a renewed interest in his life and tragic fate. The discovery sparked debates about how we treat the deceased and their legacies. Eventually, in 1977, McCurdy was finally laid to rest with the respect he deserved, marking the end of a strange journey that began with his untimely death in a shootout. Who would have thought a simple filming mistake could unravel such a haunting tale? This might surprise you. Converse holes are practical. You might have noticed the small holes on the sides of Converse sneakers and thought they were just a design feature, but they actually serve a big purpose. These little openings allow air to circulate inside the shoe, which helps keep your feet cool and fresh, especially on hot days. This is super important if you're wearing them for long periods, like during a game of basketball or just hanging out with friends. Plus, those holes aren't just useful for ventilation, they also give you the chance to personalize your style. By threading your shoelaces through different holes, you can create unique lacing patterns that stand out in a crowd. So next time you slip on your favorite pair of Converse, remember that those holes are doing more than you think, keeping your feet comfy and stylish at the same time. Is it really true that manatees are endangered? Manatees, sometimes called sea cows, are gentle aquatic mammals that dwell in warm, shallow waters. These fascinating creatures are herbivores, meaning they mostly munch on tasty seagrass, algae, and other aquatic plants. Sadly, their peaceful nature and slow swimming make them vulnerable to dangers, especially boat collisions. Growing in size to about 10 feet long and weighing over 1,000 pounds, it's hard to believe something so large has so many threats. In many regions, manatees are considered endangered, leading to conservation efforts to improve their safety. Various countries have laws in place that aim to protect these lovable giants, ensuring their habitats are preserved and motorboat speeds are limited in critical areas. The key to protecting manatees lies in awareness. The more we learn about their habits and habitats, the better we can safeguard them. By spreading the word, we can help ensure that these gentle giants continue to grace our waterways for future generations. What can you do to help protect manatees and their habitats? Here's a wild fact about tarsiers. These fascinating little primates are known for their large, expressive eyes, which are perfect for spotting prey in the dim light of night. But did you know tarsiers can also rotate their heads an impressive 180 degrees? This incredible ability is similar to that of owls, who also need to keep a keen lookout in the dark. Since tarsiers' large eyes are fixed in their sockets, they can't simply move their eyeballs like we do. Instead, they turn their entire heads to get a full view of their surroundings. Imagine being able to scan a 360-degree area just by swiveling your neck. This special adaptation helps tarsiers hunt insects and small animals while staying safe from predators. Next time you hear about unusual animal traits, remember these nighttime ninjas and their amazing head-turning skills. Did you know that zebras can sleep standing up? These remarkable animals have a special ability that allows them to catch some Z's without lying down, thanks to a unique structure in their legs. Zebras can lock their leg joints to keep their bodies stable while remaining upright. This adaptation is crucial for their survival in the wild, as it helps them stay alert to any lurking predators. Imagine dozing off while still being ready to run at a moment's notice. When a zebra takes a break, it can still keep a lookout for danger while enjoying short naps. However, to get deeper sleep, they often lie down for brief periods when they feel safe. This incredible sleeping style is just one of the many fascinating aspects of zebra life, showcasing how each species has evolved unique traits for survival in their environments. Prepare to be amazed by morphine's incredible origin. This powerful painkiller has a fascinating history, tracing back to 1804 when German pharmacist Friedrich Serturner first isolated it from opium poppies. Sarah Turner's groundbreaking work marked the first time a plant alkaloid was successfully extracted, which opened up new frontiers in medicine. Morphine quickly gained recognition as a critical tool for pain relief, especially during the American Civil War. Soldiers suffering from severe injuries relied on its effects to manage unbearable pain. Its ability to bind to specific receptors in the brain made it incredibly effective. But this also raises important conversations about addiction and safety. Today, morphine is still used in hospitals worldwide, proving that Sir Turner's discovery has had a lasting impact on medical science. Isn't it astonishing how a simple flower led to such a vital development in healthcare? Did you know that T-Rex skeletons aren't fully intact? Despite our fascination with this iconic dinosaur, no single skeleton has been discovered that is completely whole. Researchers have unearthed about 15 significant Tyrannosaurus rex skeletons, showcasing impressive bones and fossils that tell us a lot about their size and structure. Among these, 2 skeletons stand out as nearly complete, giving scientists a rare glimpse into the life of this magnificent predator. These skeletons help us understand how T-Rex moved, hunted, and lived millions of years ago. By studying their fossilized remains, experts can piece together clues about their diet, social behavior, and even their environment. Imagine the thrill of uncovering fragments of a creature that roamed the Earth during the late Cretaceous. Each discovery only heightens our curiosity about these fascinating ancient giants. What secrets might still lie hidden beneath the surface? Believe it or not, waves are found in Arizona's desert. These intriguing waves aren't made by water, but instead are the result of military experiments that took place in the area. When we talk about waves, we're referring to a phenomenon created by human activities that have stark environmental implications. These experiments, originally designed for military purposes, were later acknowledged to have influenced the surrounding ecosystems. The connection between these military endeavors and the changes in the environment raises crucial questions. How are local habitats affected? What happens to the delicate balance of life in the desert due to these activities? As scientists continue to explore these links, understanding the impact of human actions on nature becomes more vital than ever. This situation brings to light the responsibility we share in preserving our surroundings while advancing technology. What if I told you bamboo grows 35 inches daily? This remarkable plant isn't just a pretty face. It belongs to the grass family. That's right, bamboo is classified as grass, which surprises many people. These incredible plants are known for their fast growth, with certain species able to shoot up an astonishing 35 inches in just 24 hours. Imagine resting under a bamboo grove and awakening to a transformed landscape, surrounded by towering stalks that seem to have sprouted overnight. This rapid growth makes bamboo a vital resource in many cultures, used for everything from building materials to delicious dishes. Plus, it plays a significant role in the environment by absorbing carbon dioxide and providing oxygen. So next time you see bamboo, remember it's not just beautiful, it's a powerful plant that keeps on growing. Isn't nature amazing? Have you heard about Christmas pudding wishes? This delightful British tradition involves stirring a rich mixture of ingredients for Christmas pudding while making a wish. Picture a cozy kitchen filled with the cheerful sounds of family and the smell of spices. Each person takes a turn stirring the mixture, hoping their wish will come true. But that's not all. To add a twist of luck, a coin or trinket is hidden within the pudding. Finding this hidden treasure is believed to bring good fortune for the year ahead, a custom that dates back to the Victorian era. Imagine cutting into the pudding and discovering a shiny coin. What a thrill! Each year, families gather around to share this experience, creating lasting memories. It's more than just a dessert, it symbolizes hope and joy during the festive season. Whether you're making a wish for health, happiness, or adventure, the excitement of stirring and searching for the coin adds a sprinkle of magic to the holiday celebrations. So, do you have a wish in mind for this year's pudding? Surprisingly, it's a fact that flamingos aren't born pink. When these fascinating birds hatch, they come into the world sporting a dull grayish-white color. It's not until they start munching on a diet full of brine shrimp and algae that the magic happens. These specific foods contain high levels of carotenoids, which are the same pigments that give carrots their vibrant orange hue. As flamingos digest these colorful foods, their bodies transform, gradually infusing their feathers, beaks, and even their skin with stunning shades of pink and orange. This process can take several years, so you might see young flamingos hanging out in shades of gray while their older kin flaunt their bright plumage. If a flamingo misses out on this special diet, it's possible for them to remain pale and lose those vibrant colors altogether. Isn't it incredible how food can change a bird's appearance so dramatically? Let's explore how Christopher Robin inspired Winnie the Pooh. In 1920, A. Milne named his son Christopher Robin, a choice that would wonderfully shape the world of children's literature. This name didn't just represent a typical father-son bond. It blossomed into a captivating character in the enchanting Winnie the Pooh stories. Milne's experiences as a father fueled his imagination, helping to create a whimsical universe filled with lovable characters like Pooh, Piglet, and Eeyore. These tales resonate with readers of all ages, capturing the sweet essence of childhood adventures and friendships. Imagine how a simple name transformed into a doorway for children to explore their own imaginations. Milne's storytelling shows us that personal moments can turn into magical narratives that live on for generations. Each story invites us to cherish our own childhood memories while experiencing the joy, innocence, and fun from the 100-acre wood. So what role does your childhood play in the stories you tell? Ever thought about why Antarctica came so late? The frozen continent of Antarctica wasn't officially discovered until 1820, almost 39 years after the discovery of Uranus in 1781 by Sir William Herschel. While early explorers like James Cook bravely ventured into the icy waters and even crossed the Antarctic Circle back in 1773, they didn't actually lay eyes on the continent itself. It wasn't until a Russian expedition led by Fabian Gottlieb von Bellingshausen and Mikhail Lazarev that Antarctica was confirmed as a landmass. This stark contrast highlights the challenges and mysteries of exploring our planet. The vast, desolate landscapes of Antarctica were daunting, and it took time for explorers to truly understand its significance. From being hidden under layers of ice to becoming a hub for scientific research today, Antarctica's story is as captivating as the discoveries that have unfolded in space. What other amazing tales lie within our planet's history? Hard to believe, but coffee can boost your bathroom breaks. It turns out that caffeine, the friendly stimulant in your favorite cup of coffee, does more than just help you wake up. When you sip on that hot brew, caffeine stimulates muscle contractions in your colon and intestines. This reaction can lead to an increase in bowel movements, making many people feel the need to dash to the restroom shortly after their caffeine fix. This effect is particularly strong in the morning, when your body is naturally waking up and your digestive system is gearing up for the day. Interestingly, even decaffeinated coffee can have a mild laxative effect, likely due to other compounds present in the drink. So next time you enjoy a cup of coffee, remember, it might just be your secret bathroom buddy. Here's a wild fact about Adam's Bridge. This fascinating land formation connects India and Sri Lanka, but it wasn't always a chain of shoals. Back in 1480, these two countries were linked by a land bridge that allowed for easier travel and trade. This natural bridge was an important route that made it possible for people and wildlife to move between the lands. However, a powerful cyclone struck and wiped out this vital connection, transforming it into what we see today, a series of islets and shallow waters known as Adam's Bridge. Despite its remnants, the bridge holds rich historical and cultural significance, capturing the imaginations of people and historians alike. Can you imagine walking between two nations just a few centuries ago? Guess what really drives substance durability? When we think about materials that last, one prominent example is concrete, a mixture that's been used for thousands of years. From the ancient Roman structures like the Pantheon to modern skyscrapers, concrete has proven its strength and longevity. Its unique composition, made from cement, water, and aggregates, allows it to endure harsh weather and heavy loads, making it an essential part of construction worldwide. Interestingly, the durability of concrete stems from a chemical process known as hydration, where water reacts with cement to form a solid mass. This not only creates a strong bond, but also allows for versatility in building designs. Moreover, researchers are exploring ways to enhance concrete's lifespan further by adding different materials and developing new mixtures. Think of all the bridges, roads, and buildings we see every day. Most of them rely on concrete. As we continue to innovate and improve on this ancient material, it raises a fascinating question about how our structures will evolve and whether we'll find even more durable options in the future.